Airports have a way of turning small oversights into big stress. Extra fees, long lines, last-minute gate changes, and that feeling of being rushed the whole time. And if you haven't flown in a while, a lot of the old routine doesn't work the way it used to. In this video, I'm breaking down 20 pre-flight airport mistakes that trip up a lot of seniors, and the simple fixes that make travel day smoother. Nothing complicated, no confusing tech talk, just practical, real-world tips on check-in timing, baggage limits, security, seating, documents, and what to do before you even walk into the terminal. Number 1. Waiting to check in at the airport. A lot of seniors still like doing it the old way, at the counter, but airlines quietly reward people who check in online. When you check in as soon as it opens, usually 24 hours before departure, you lock in your status as an active passenger. That matters if a flight is oversold, if seats get reassigned, or if the gate starts looking for volunteers. Online check-in also helps you catch problems early. Wrong name spelling, missing passport details, seat changes, or a C agent note that you can fix before you're under pressure. The simple habit is, set a reminder for the exact time check-in opens, check in immediately, and save the boarding pass to your phone plus a screenshot as backup. Even if you're checking a bag later, you've already protected your place on the flight. Number 2. Assuming your name doesn't have to match exactly. This one causes real panic at the airport. If your ticket name doesn't match your ID or passport exactly, missing middle name, extra letters, maiden versus married name, or a typo, some airlines will still help, but others treat it as a security issue. Seniors get caught because the booking was done by a family member, a travel agent, or a quick autofill on a phone. The fix is boring but powerful. Before you pay, compare your booking name letter by letter with your ID.
If you have 2 last names or special characters, copy it exactly. For international travel, do the same with your passport. If you notice an issue after purchase, call right away. Changes are usually easiest when it's fresh. Number 3. Bringing a tiny documents pouch that's easy to lose. It feels organized. Passport, boarding pass, cards, cash, maybe meds info, all in a small pouch. The problem is that small items disappear fast in airports. You set it down on a counter, in a restroom, in a seat pocket, or near the security belt, and it's gone before you notice. Bigger bags get spotted, small pouches vanish. A safer setup is on-body, zippered, and boring. Think a zippered inner jacket pocket, a crossbody worn in front, or a neck wallet under your shirt if that's comfortable. The key idea: your documents should never be a third separate item you can forget. Number 4. Showing up with no paper backup plan. Even if you're great with phones, airports are where batteries die, screens crack, Wi-Fi fails, and apps log you out at the worst time. Seniors often get stuck because they rely on a single device. You don't need a full binder, just a simple backup, a printed itinerary page, your booking code, and the airline phone number written down. For international trips, have a photo of your passport stored offline, not just an email, and keep any required entry confirmations easy to access. When something goes wrong, being the person who can calmly pull up a reservation code without internet is a huge advantage. Number 5. Not checking bag rules for your exact fare. Airlines changed the game with basic economy and similar fares. Many seniors assume they always get a carry-on, or they assume the bag they used last year still qualifies. Then they arrive and get hit with fees, forced gate checking,
or a surprise personal item only rule. Before you pack, look at your ticket type and the baggage allowance for that exact fare. Don't trust memory.
And don't trust it worked last time. If you're traveling with family, make sure everyone knows the rules, because one person's fare might be different from another's. Number 6. Not weighing bags at home. This is one of the easiest money leaks to stop. Being even a little over the limit can trigger expensive fees, and repacking at the counter is stressful, slow, and messy. Seniors get caught because they pack just-in-case items that add up. Full toiletries, extra shoes, heavy books, big chargers. The fix is simple. Use a small luggage scale at home and weigh every checked bag and carry-on. If you're close to the limit, move heavy items to your personal item. Wear the heaviest shoes/jacket on the plane, and keep a little buffer so you're not exactly at the cutoff. Number 7. Measuring your carry-on the wrong way. A lot of people measure only the main box of the suitcase and ignore wheels, handles, and outside pockets. At the airport, the sizer includes everything. If your carry-on is even a bit too large, you may be forced to gate check it, and on some fares, that can mean a fee. Seniors often use older luggage that was standard years ago, but now is slightly bigger than today's strict limits. The smart move is measure the suitcase fully extended, wheels and handles included, and compare it to your airline's current carry-on dimensions. Number 8. Packing liquids like it's still 2010. The liquids rule is still a top reason people get delayed at security. The biggest gotcha is that security cares about the container size, not how much liquid is left inside. A half-empty large bottle can still be tossed. Seniors often bring contact solution, lotion, creams, or pricey liquids without thinking. The clean solution is travel-size containers only, all in one clear bag, placed at the top of your carry-on so you can pull it out quickly. Also remember, many solid versions don't count as liquids. Solid deodorant, stick sunscreen, check rules, powder makeup, so switching to solids can cut hassle. Number 9. Putting medications in checked luggage. This mistake can ruin a trip fast. Checked bags get delayed, misrouted, or opened for inspection. If your medication is inside, you've created a problem that's hard to fix in another city or another country. Seniors should treat meds as must stay with me. Keep them in your personal item, not the overhead bin, so you can reach them anytime. Bring a written list of prescriptions. Generic names help. Pack at least a couple of extra days if possible, and keep meds in original labeled containers when traveling internationally to avoid questions. Number 10. Forgetting about mobility help until you're exhausted. Wheelchair assistance isn't about weakness. It's a practical service in airports that can require a surprising amount of walking, standing, and rushing. Seniors with arthritis, knee pain, balance issues, or low stamina often push through and arrive at the gate already wiped out. That sets you up for a miserable flight. If you think long walks will be tough, request assistance in advance through the airline. It can also help with tight connections. The real point is comfort and safety. Conserving energy before boarding makes the whole travel day smoother. Number 11. Picking a seat without checking the seat map. Not all aisle seats are equal, and not every window seat has a real window. Some seats don't recline, some are next to restrooms, some get bumped by carts, and some have missing armrests. Seniors often get stuck because they pick the first available seat without looking at the aircraft layout. Before confirming, check the seat map in the airline app or a reliable seat guide. If you care about comfort, aim for seats away from lavatories and galleys. If you're sensitive to bumps, seats over the wing usually feel more stable.
If you need easy bathroom access, choose aisle, but not right beside the restroom line. Number 12. Ignoring connection time and airport layout. A 45-minute connection on paper can be a sprint in real life, especially in large airports where gates are far apart or require a shuttle/train. Seniors get burned because they assume airports are simple: land, walk, board. In reality, you might have a long taxi to the gate, slow deplaning, a terminal change, and another security checkpoint on some routes. When booking, give yourself more time than the minimum, especially for international connections. If the price difference is small, choose the longer connection and trade stress for breathing room. Number 13. Going to the first security line you see. Many airports have multiple checkpoints or multiple entrances to the same checkpoint area, and one can be dramatically faster than another. Seniors often join the closest line out of habit or confusion, then waste time while a shorter line sits further down the terminal. The quick habit: pause, look around, check overhead signs, and scan for other lanes. If it's not obvious, ask a staff member which checkpoint is moving faster. It's a simple question that can save you a lot of standing. Number 14. Getting trapped by last-minute bag checks at security. Security delays aren't always random.
They often happen because something in the bag triggers extra screening: large electronics buried deep, liquids spread across pockets, loose coins, medical items without clear organization. Seniors can reduce this by packing with security in mind. Keep liquids together, keep electronics easy to pull out, and avoid having a mystery pocket full of small metal objects. If you travel with medical devices, keep them accessible and be ready to explain calmly what they are. Organization isn't about being perfect. It's about being predictable and quick. Number 15. Wearing the wrong outfit for screening. This isn't fashion advice, it's speed advice. Complicated belts, lots of metal jewelry, heavy boots with metal parts, and layers that take forever to remove slow you down and increase the odds of extra screening. Seniors often wear supportive shoes, smart, but choose pairs that are hard to take off, not smart for security. For travel days, choose easy on/easy off shoes, minimize metal, and keep your pockets empty before you reach the front. The goal is to get through without fumbling. Number 16. Using plastic wrap services on luggage. Wrapping a bag looks secure, but it can backfire. If security needs to inspect the bag, the wrap gets cut anyway. If you suddenly need something inside the bag at check-in, you end up tearing it off and wasting money. A better option is a TSA-approved lock, plus a reusable luggage cover or strap that's easy to remove. It protects the bag, keeps it identifiable, and doesn't turn into a problem when something changes. Number 17. Forgetting that airport prices punish the unprepared. Airports are designed to charge you extra for basic needs: water, snacks, neck pillows, phone chargers, even simple over-the-counter items. Seniors get caught because they think they'll grab it at the airport, then end up paying a lot more. The easy fix is packing a small airport kit in your personal item. An empty water bottle, fill after security. A simple snack, a small charger, any comfort items you know you'll need, and wipes or sanitizer. It's not about being cheap. It's about avoiding stress and bad choices when you're hungry or tired. Number 18. Shopping or wandering before confirming the gate situation. It's tempting to relax after security, but gates change, boarding times shift, and some terminals are long walks. Seniors sometimes get too comfortable in a shop or food area and then have to rush. The safer routine is: first,
Confirm your gate on a screen, not just in the app. Walk to the gate area so you know exactly where it is, and only then consider food or shopping. Keep your phone volume up and set a simple alarm for a set time before boarding so you don't drift. Number 19. Eating the wrong kind of meal right before flying. This one isn't about being dramatic. It's about comfort. Heavy, greasy, very salty, or unfamiliar foods can make you feel bloated and uncomfortable, and cabin pressure can make that worse. Seniors who are sensitive to digestion issues can have a rough flight just from a bad meal choice.
A simple approach is to keep it basic before flying. Familiar foods, moderate portions, and avoid carbonated drinks if you bloat easily. Save the adventurous meal for after you land, when you can move around and your stomach isn't trapped in a tight seat. Number 20. Treating germs like someone else's problem. You don't have to be extreme, but airports are high-touch environments. The places people forget about are the security bins, touchscreens, handrails, and then the tray table on the plane. Seniors are sometimes more vulnerable to getting sick during or after travel, so a small routine helps. Carry wipes, sanitize hands after security, and wipe your tray table and armrests before you use them. It takes seconds and can prevent a vacation from turning into a week of feeling awful. Transitioning from that, it also helps to avoid touching your face right after security. And if you're eating, clean hands first. No shortcuts.